Hey, I'm Kev Kim. Let's go on some more coverage from the LRL MotoGP League. And this Argentina circuit's new to the schedule, so I know what it's like. I know the last corner ish. I know where the runoff is now, and I may not know the last corner of that, but I know the first one. I know I know where the gravel is for the first corner of the lap. Then, so I know I'm learning. I'm learning all along, but I definitely do know where the pits are. They are just right here. Just go right. Just go right. No, left. There. Okay, so I've got some learning to do with this circuit. I did quite a lot of learning in qualifying as we go on to that round this Autodromo Termas de Los Hondo circuit. I believe I've got that right in some order. And so this is in Argentina. This is round 3 of the season, coming off the back of quite a good round in Austin, where we didn't ride particularly well. We just got it together in the final lap, but we were closer to the front. We didn't make any big mistakes, didn't have many falls at least, and so we rode better, hoping to carry on that form into Argentina, get closer to the front, get closer to that podium position, not be 4th in the number 4 bike all season long. As we're going on to this long back straight and into this tight right-hander, we're going to see lots of moves. This is where you're going to have to make your moves on this circuit, which is quite a modern circuit actually. It's only been around since 2007, and it got remodeled into its current format in 2012, so very recent changes to the circuit. And before then it was actually quite a fast flowing circuit. It had lots of long radius corners, but now they've been tightened up in places, as you can see, and now it has some international racing to go along with the national touring car series that has been holding races on for the last few years. It's been on the World Touring Car schedule for the past couple of seasons, 2013, where the local hero Jose Maria Lopez won, and then he returned this year as world champion, so he obviously has done well for himself. And this is the first year of MotoGP and Moto2, Moto3 being here, and it's actually a nice circuit, I will say. It's got some tight corners. This last corner very tricky, but they're very challenging corners. They got some great fast left-hand bends and some really challenging. The first corner is really difficult to get a grip on. It looks slower than it is, but you can go really fast and carry some nice speed into it. But well done the CK, you really carried speed through qualifying. Head of the 3 Yamahas of Sam Barinator and Josh. Dan Mack joins me on the second row on his Honda, as we're 2 seconds off the pace and our Ducati. So it didn't do well in qualifying, as you clearly saw, but we're hoping to do much better in the race. We always do much better in the race than qualifying. I've never been good in qualifying in racing games, it seems, but we got a great start. We're actually ahead of someone. That is a miracle. We're ahead of Dan Max Honda, as CK, he's trying to hold off this Yamaha charge. And look at this, the 3 Musketeers against the Honda of CK as we go into the tight left-hand. As you can see, wet conditions just like in Austin. And even though in Austin it looked like in places it dried up, it was just the same conditions. So once I get into a rhythm round here, I hope I can get in rhythm a bit sooner, even though we run wide. And the Bucking Broncos returned. And then it's like Dan Max ahead of us, so we're back down to the last place once again. That good start, all for nothing. But once we get into a rhythm in this race, we should be good for the rest of the race, because as I say, conditions don't really change that much, even though you can see quite a dry line appearing. And that's CK. That is CK, our pole sitter, down. He could not handle that Yamaha charge, and sadly he's down to the last place, and he's got to be making moves on his opening out to get right back up. But as you can see, we're still tightly bunched, thankfully. There's no big gaps like there were in America. You could see a gap appearing from the front 3 as, hello CK, you got ahead of us, go away now. As you go into the left-hander, and CK had incredible pace run. You saw him in pole already, but at times in the race he was like a second and a half faster than us. Maybe that's why. Look at that. I see you on the green stuff. I see what you did, Callum. I see what you did. But joking aside, he was much faster than us, like up to a second and a half faster. So he had incredible pace round this track. Maybe the rest of us just weren't that good round it at the moment. We just had to get up to speed. As whoa, the Honda's having trouble. There goes Dan Mack wide on the left, and there goes CK down for the second time on his opening lap. He definitely has got a lot to do this race with his incredible pace, as we're in 4th place at the end of the first lap. And look at that, 3 Yamahas leading the way, Barinator Sam and Josh in front of us, and Josh did a faster lap on that opening lap as well, and you would have thought it. Yamaha, Ducati, and in the Hondas at the back, especially in real life, as you may have seen that Wonder kid do his stuff again this year. Whoa, that is Sam, I think, losing it a bit on the curb, and we're going round the outside of Barinator, but now here comes the tricky part of this lap. Sam lagging all over the place. He's in a TARDIS. Look at that, he's right behind us now. Nah, he's in front of us. Nope, he's behind us once again into this right hand. I seem to have a different line to everyone else that go a bit wide. And no, Sam's in front of... No, bye Sam. Bye Sam. Yeah, that was a bit distracting. Oh, no, he's back ahead of us. That was a bit distracting of the side of the lag here, unfortunately, as once again Josh lost the fast out of the race. But into the tight right hand at the end of the back straight, going a bit wide. And oh, Sam's lost it. Putting the power down on his Yamaha. Unfortunate for him, but yeah, a bit less distracting for us, I think, not having someone going zapping back and forth around us, unfortunately. But yeah, unfortunate for Sam there. And so he's near the back of the field as we've got CK behind us. And for a few laps I was riding behind Barinator and Josh, but now we've got to get the charge on as we're pushing Barinator through the corner. Yeah, get a charge on as we've got CK playing the Jaws music behind us. I said up to the second lap, faster than the rest of us during this race, and he's just 4 seconds behind us. I can hear him starting the tape, starting that Jaws music as we take our tighter line into this right hander. Everyone seems to go really wide and then cut back. I seem to always drag my braking into that tighter line, and yeah, I seem to have an unusual line into that corner as we go across the line. And now we're side by side with Barinator down this back straight. This is where you do make your moves, as I said. Get that slipstream going, get that braking going, and take that inside line into this right hander. Josh is in the lead and he's taking that nicely as well. But we cut off Barinator a bit. They're a bit naughty from us, but can we hold it through this left hander? Very tricky left hander as well. It is quite easy to use the bike at times if you get too close to that curve, but we held it there. Now onto the last couple of corners into this tight right hand and looking down the inside of the Yamaha for the lead, but no, Josh says no. Josh says no indeed, very hard as well. And going past us is Barinator in that last corner, so we're back down to third place now. But oh, that Jaws music, is still playing, getting a bit louder. It's getting a bit louder as we dive down the inside of Barinator. Oh, don't mind me, sir, as we try and get past them into that first corner. As I say, taking it in first gear, but that's making to get the run out of the corner. You can really take that in second, maybe even third gear in the dryers. Oh, we outbrake ourselves, but so did Barinator, it seems. There, as we're in second place, just about. Can we get a good run onto this back straight? We're going a bit wide, but we're holding it just about. It looks like Josh is making a run for it. He might as well, as we are the Velociraptors hunting him down here, as we're just about a second behind him now as we're braking hard into this tight right hand. It looks like Barinator's mugged us like we did to him on the previous lap, and so we're back down to third place. Nicely done from the Yamaha there, and now into this long left hander. As I said, don't get too much on the curb. Going into the grass, you're having troubles there, and he's definitely having troubles on that corner there on this lap as we're going into the right hand, and very tricky corner as well. You've got to brake really hard to get into it, but then you've got to put the hammer down really early and to carry that speed into this tight left-hander, which you really have to turn in early. There is some camber there as well, and so you have to turn in early to really make that apex, and looks like we've done that. As look at this, we're in the spray, we're battered in for the win. All three of us almost pushing each other through this left-hander. Once again, you have to get under power really early in that corner and brake hard, not brake hard, but just dabble the brakes to get into that apex. And we're taking our tight line once again. Seems like Josh has learned from the last lap. That's our line, but oh, he's saying no to us again there, as he learned well there. That's a great move from him. And it looks like Barinator is taking advantage of us battling hard, as virtually all three of us, three wide, going onto the penultimate lap as we're going into the right hander. Have we finally made it through? No, Josh has snuck it down our inside. We cut off Barinator there. Oh, then that Jaws music. Come on, we've got to push. We've got to get past there into the left-hander. Oh, we're going a bit wide. Has Josh made it through though? He's nicking on our outside here. Oh, we're going to be compromised for this right-hander. He's not. He's got a great run onto this, and that's slowed us for the back straight. And there goes Josh. And then, whoa, there goes Barinator. Where did he fly from? He must have a DeLorean as he goes down inside. And as I said, I'm trying to push now because that Jaws music is almost in my ears now. He's right behind us, CK. He's really caught up as we're battling hard for the win. It looks like Barinator's now won the shuffle, won the musical chairs, and it's ahead of us all going in through this left-hander. Oh, we did what he did the last lap though. Oh, getting onto that curb, you do not want that, especially in these conditions, as we brake hard for the right hand, and oh, Josh has gone wide, everyone's gone wide. CK's got that Jaws move on loud, it's distracting us, oh! And as I said, you've got to put the hammer down early. We put it down too early, put it down too hard. We're in 4th place, and on the final lap, we're 4 seconds behind CK in the 4th car, in 4th. Guess where we finished this race? Yep, so we tried hard, we were right in it for most of the race, but in the end we've come up short. But I'm happy with that. We were right there with the top 3 guys. We were right there fighting for win until the penultimate lap. But well done to, I think it was Banator who won ahead of CK, and Josh fighting hard here. I think CK in the end got ahead of Josh. Got Dan Mack a couple seconds behind us, and then Sam in last, unfortunately. And while I'm telling you the results now, well, here comes Sam crashing. And unfortunately, he's our host, and the internet disconnected him. So, unfortunately, and I'll see you in Jerez.